It's that time. Friday evening. If you don't work the weekend, Friday evening is definitely a nice feeling, isn't it? If you work the weekend, I'm very sorry to rub it in your face. Ha ha, you gotta work the weekend. I'm not working this weekend, so I'm very excited for the weekend. And I hope you're looking forward to a good show. Let's do it. Because we're done with the season. Wait a sec, there's some drama in the chat. Jackie got headbutted. Oh, Jackie, tell us all the details. We've got a lot to do tonight. Let's get on with this. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Good evening, mic check. Yeah, we're good. We're not muted, Bob. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Yes, there is a race tonight, Eric. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to FLATCAP Fridays. The thumbnail said Mondays. The Braun Blazder guys, Monty called me on that one. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, it's obviously Friday. I think I just got confused because of Mondays and Fridays and doing the show on Monday and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Friday evening, 9 p.m, as you all know. All sorts of stuff to go through today. Just a decent, just a solid show. Just a steady show with some stuff. It'll be nice. Thank you, Ben. It's lovely to see you in chat, mate. Really appreciate it. And you, Scott Morrison, as well. It's lovely to see you. And everyone. I see a Luscious e-liquids in chat as well. Thank you for joining me. I really want to talk about your e-liquids. Because I've obviously done the review. I'll gather you might have seen it. But I want to talk about them. Because there's a few things that have been bothering me about that review. First of all, I'm not happy with how this whole background looks. It looked boring. And that's my first review I've done this year, proper review. So I've got to work on all this. I would love some opinions. But anyway, I'll get back in a minute. Obviously, the first thing we do, as always, is we safety everyone in chat. Because, without you lot, it's just me on my own looking like a twat. So let's do some safeties.
So the first thing we do on FLATCAP Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody, have a wonderful show.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
Well then, let's do some safeties. Save everyone. Save everyone. A big save for everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am going to mention as many names as are on my participants list. Starting with the wonderful Aaron Badman. Safe to you, Aaron. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know what the time is where you are, but thank you for joining us. You know it means a lot. I really appreciate it. Andy R. Safe to you, Andy R. Anita Thompson. Lovely to see you in chat. Thanks for joining us. Batter on it. Safe to you. Ben Brinkman, like I've already said. Safe to you. I'm using my good hand today because this one's been a bit battered up. Anyway, Ben M. Safe. Billy Lee Rice. Safe. I love the name Billy Lee Rice. It's just a nice name. It just flows lovely. Anyway, Bob Catchell. Safe to you. Braw and Blazder in the chat. Double safe for Braw and Blazder for just being lovely and wonderful. Cicero's in chat. Hello. Oi, Cicero. Whenever I go on another show or go and chat on another show, Cicero always just puts oi, Gaz. He's always done it. It's funny. Anyway, Craig Brown, safe to you. Eric Moore, safe. Free Wonder Vapor, how you doing, Gareth? Gemma Good Chips in chat. Hello, safe. I'm not my... carrying on. It's me, Jackie. Safe, Jackie. Jason, Hind or Hind? Jason, please put in chat how you pronounce your surname. Hind or Hind? I don't know. Jack, you're in the Vape Mail section. Just Josh, safe to you, Josh. I hope you're doing all right, mate. Kirk, safe. Liz is in chat. Hi, Liz. How you doing, Liz? It's lovely to see you in chat, Liz. We need to catch up. It's been a while. Mark H, safe to you. Mark H, Matthew Woodham, Matthew Swift. Matthew Smith, safe to you. Metal Vape, how you doing, Thomas? Mr. Anderson's in chat. Hi, Mr. Anderson. Thank you. Mr. B's here. Oh no, Mr. B. I've been mean to you tonight, haven't I? I didn't mean it. You know I'm only joking. You know I love you. Nikki Maynard, safe to you. No, Happy New Year. No, I love it. Sean, how you doing, Sean? Safe to you. Paul Dooling, how you doing? Safe. Paul Denby, safe to you, Paul Denby. Scott Morrison. Nice to see you in chat. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. I know it's Friday, 9 p.m. Everyone's doing stuff, but it really means a lot. You all come in when you can. It's great. Sean Lynch, safe. Sean, how you doing? Stuart Valentine in Australia, safe to you, Stuart. Big race tonight. Shrek, how you doing, Shrek? Just had you dancing. Do you think that's how Shrek dances in real life? It kind of does this, like in... Do you think he dances like this? I've never seen Shrek dance. Anyway, save to Vapor Bunny and Vapor Queen Becky are the last two on my list. Anyone else that's come in, if I see your name, obviously you get a safety. I try my best. So yeah. Yeah, we've got stuff to do. We have got stuff to do. I want to try and catch up on chat. Hind, not Hind. Jason, that doesn't help. It doesn't help. You always mean to me, you cat wearing fiddle monster. One of my news articles include you, Mr. B, so you might want to hang around. And I was mean again, but it's just banter. Honestly, I'm not even saying that like a knobhead. It's just for a bit of fun. You'll see. It's coming up very shortly, Mr. B. So if you've got 10 minutes, please hang around. RB Mark 2, have you changed your name again? I'm so confused. Safe, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, Michael. Catching up with chat. There's Faxi. Wait, let me put the coffee down. Faxi, double safe for Faxi, the originator of the safe. Really appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I think I caught everyone. Get your bat ready. Do you know what? I'm jealous of Mr. B because he's got a new computer with a really nice graphics card, and also Mr. B is doing a new show from next Friday. Not gonna lie, Mr. B, I was keeping an eye out for when you were going to bring that out because I was really worried about what time you'd be doing it. I see you've done 8 o'clock. So if you're going to go over, don't worry about it. Just do it. Like I'm just saying, I know you probably don't care anyway, but I'm just saying, don't worry about it. I don't know if it's going to be 8 to 9 or if you're doing 8 till 10 or whatever. But anyway, he's got a new show. Did he do it tonight? I thought it was next week. It was tonight. Mr. B, I'm really sorry. Anyway, next week, first show 8 till 9. Otherwise fine. Next Friday, before me at 8 o'clock, Mr. B's doing a show. I missed it. I'm going to have to watch it because I want to see what it was about because it was all interesting and the conversation thing and all that. Pronounce hind like behind, if that makes sense. I think hind. We're staying on hind, Jason. Blazing Vapes, how you doing? How you doing, Blazing Vapes? I hope the show went well, Mr. B. I hope it did. Right, briefly on what I'm vaping on, and then we got stuff to talk about. So, briefly what I'm vaping on, because I'm being boring today. I just had one of those days where I thought, I'm just sticking to one thing. I'm not faffing around with 10 billion different things. It was a great show, apparently. Good. Brilliant. Just got, I was stuck in my throat. The Blaze RTA on the massive dual 21700 gig. That's all I've got today. Code red, and that's it. That's me. Job done. However, I want to talk about these 3 liquids that you just can't see. I did a review on these. I released it today. These 3 luscious e-liquids. I recorded that yesterday evening, edited it, and put it out today. During the review, I said that kind of like, it was kind of for all 3 of them. I kind of felt like they needed more time. And this does happen sometimes because I literally wick, put the cotton in, put the juice on, and then I review it. I barely even vape them at all. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes literally the first try I have is literally right here. And you all know why I do that, because I want that kind of like going into a shop experience. So when you try something, go, oh yeah. I genuinely feel like, and I said this during the review, all 3 I feel need a bit more of my time. So I've still got all 3 setups here, all 3 setups from the review, and I'm going to, over the weekend particularly, spend some time trying all 3 a bit more and letting that cotton and that liquid kind of get all sticky because they're dessert flavours as well. I feel like they need more time. So I didn't feel like my review was harsh to Luscious E-Liquid, but I just feel like they genuinely need a bit more love. No, Aaron, I haven't wicked it wrong. It's just crap. No, it's not crap. It's just not brilliant. Legio X in chat. Legio X, the sponsor of the show tonight. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you had a good New Year and all that kind of stuff. Rob Cousins as well. Saved you, Rob. They do sound interesting, don't they, Billy? They are. Particularly, and I even said with, not white during this one, but the raspberry white chocolate cheesecake. Yeah, it's definitely very nice. Definitely very nice. I just need more time. Vinegar Babe, how you doing? Safe to you. I think that's everyone. People keep popping in. It's great. I love it. Brilliant. So that's what I'm vaping on. That's the luscious stuff done. Now let's get on with. Yeah, they do look pretty, don't they? They look nice. Darren M. Everyone's just popping in now. Just like come in whenever you want. You know what I mean? It starts at 9, but just bowl up whenever you're free. Now I do appreciate that it's 9 o'clock on a Friday and people are either going out or they're finally sat down after sorting the kids and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden they got I'm on. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let's do some news, because the news is actually all right. And the first part of the news is really, I was really excited about this.
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just wonder what's the news, and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
So the first bit of news, is actually from the Three Men in a Vape show. As you probably knew, or you might not have known, I used to be a regular caster on the Three Men in a Vape show. Was it the first job I got? It was kind of like my first proper casting job. I did. Well, not really. I did the Saturday Night Vaporway, but it was the first one I kind of got asked on to do, and I had a great run. I don't know how long. I think it was a year or something with Aidan. He's brilliant. And they've got a new caster. Harley's left, and so I wanted to show you that it revealed, because this is news. It's vape news.
Should we do the reveal now?
Well, it'd be a bit rude not to, otherwise he's going to be silent.
I think there. So, will the brand new cast of Three Men in a Vape Show please reveal himself? Yay! It is my big brother, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. Fantastic.
Welcome, Soli Omi.
Thank you very much.
For joining us.
Feels nice to be the newbie.
I feel really mean now because I was bullying Mr. B. I wasn't bullying him. I was just winding him up a little bit on Facebook earlier, and then I did that. I done that yesterday. Now I feel like I'm being really mean to Mr. B. No hard feelings, Mr. B. You sound really funny with that voice. Anyway, that's obviously a bit of vape news. Really, really pleased. Solem's a wonderful, wonderful caster, and it's great to see him on with his brother doing the show. A very, very good choice. So well done, Aidan. Well done, Mr. B. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. Okay, moving on to some actual news. I know we haven't done this in a while. Starting with Vaporesso. Actually, before I show you it, I'm giving Vaporesso a clap. And I don't give Chinese manufacturers claps very often. Because, and maybe this will move on to UK. This is a long... Why is it such a paragraph? Aidan's good, Ben. I think he's good. I think he's back on it. He's back on the vape thing, which is great. Vaporesso, the innovator of the vaping industry, apparently, has donated 1,000 XROS 3 mini sets to La Vape de Cure, the French organisation aimed at helping more smokers quit the habit. Donations in hope of helping smokers determined to quit smoking through hospitals. Recently, the French Department of Public Health announced that it would relaunch a campaign soon. Just, soon. So at some point in the future, we will do some kind of quit smoking plan. What was that? That's a terrible accent. As part of the Vaporesso Care 2022, a global environmental and humanistic caring program launched by Vaporesso, the donations made by Vaporesso to whatever that's people are called, are aimed to help the goal of quitting smoking in France through collaboration with professionals in hospitals. Okay, that's a lot of old faff, isn't it? But the fact is, they're donating 1,000, not 100 or 50 or 500, 1,000 of their pod systems. I don't recall a company doing that before. And if it was maybe disposables, you'd go, you'd say, oh, fair enough, that's cheap. But these are XRS 3 mini kits. They're proper little pod systems. They're not the most fantastic, but they're definitely not by far not the worst. They're decent bits of kit. So really, really good from Vaporesso. That's great. Hopefully they do the same in the UK and they reach out a bit more. That'd be really, really good. And me and Vaporesso have had an up and down relationship, but I still fair play. It's really good of him, Liz, isn't it? So yeah, that's that bit of news. I just thought that was quite nice. Just nice to see these companies actually doing something. Because I don't know about you, if you were to put your personal opinion on what do you think Chinese manufacturers think about us? I personally think they probably don't give a monkeys because it's just business, isn't it? It's just they just want to sell their product. So them doing this is quite nice. I quite like it. Okay. So the next one. Next one's a bit random. This is from the World Vapors Alliance website, and basically what it was saying is it was looking at pricing data, and it was looking at hi Bill Richards, how you doing? Where's the best place to get stuff from in Europe across 13 different countries? So let me read it. New research from the World Vapors Alliance has revealed that Poland, UK, Czech Republic and Austria are the most budget-friendly European travel destinations. This is with regards to obviously e-cigarettes and stuff like that. The World Vapors Alliance collected pricing data and ranked the most popular vaping and alternative tobacco and nicotine products. So they did do snus and all that kind of jazz as well. Across 13 European countries, including Austria, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Ireland and the UK, among others. For vapers travelling across Europe, the UK and Czech Republic ranked the most budget-friendly options for closed-system vaping products, and Spain or France for open-system devices. So does that tell you that if you want this kind of like open-system stuff, then maybe try Spain or France and then pay the postage? I don't know how much cheaper they're going to be. It's quite nice, but don't be fooled. They still want to sell their product. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a business side. It's a clever idea, isn't it, Aaron? You know, they get you on their pod system, and then they go, "Oh, you need a new pod soon." Oh, you know, here you go. So they kind of get you from the start. But I mean, if Vaporessa were around when I was properly around, like they are now, when I started vaping, Vaporessa is a brand I probably would have been interested in. Just the branding and the products and all the colours and all that kind of stuff, and the pods and the flavour's pretty decent from them. So yeah, it makes sense. So that's quite a good one. We live in a budget-friendly place for vapors, which we kind of knew anyway. Well, I think so anyway. I don't know about you guys. Bet they weren't watching the clearance section. Yeah, the 2mm. Yeah, 2mm is annoying. However, recently I've started receiving stuff from manufacturers, so UK products, bubble glasses in boxes. More than 2mm capacity in things. So yeah. How you doing, Cloud Cartel? Safe? No worries being late. It's alright. I was having a dig earlier about people popping in when they're free, but no, I appreciate you coming in. Right, last one. I didn't really get all the details. Okay, so the Cancer Research have done, they've looked at the Smoke-Free 2030 campaign from the government, UK government, and they've made some predictions on it, okay? So they've got this big report, and basically, I'll just summarise. Mongrels are only 10%. Stop it, Ben. If recent smoking prevalence trends continue, average adult smoking prevalence in England will reach 5% in 2039. Now, they're aiming for 5% by 2030, basically. To reach average adult smoking prevalence of 5% by 2030 in England, the pace of change needs to be around 70% faster than it's projected. So they basically need to, you know, get on it, sort it out. There was this thing at the top. What did I put there? We can make smoking history by 2030. The clock is ticking. Every day in England, 280 children start smoking. That's 3,553,567 since the UK government announced its ambition for the 2030 smoke-free campaign. So yeah, they got some work to do. Now, you know what's going to happen? They're going to go, oh, well, COVID has kind of delayed things, and then we had the cost of living crisis and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. I'm glad you're doing more cartel. So yeah, but still, I like that, you know, there's these things going on. How you doing, Faction? Safe, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yes, that's news. That's news. Solome, Vaporessa, we live in a cheap country for vape stuff, and Cancer Research. There you go. That's your week roundup. That's easy, isn't it? You tell people not to do something, the more likely they are to do it. Yeah, that's true. Right, next up we're going to do a rant, and it's not a rant that come from me. It's a rant from someone else. Now, most of you probably knew I was going to do this, but I just had to anyway.
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just wonder what's the news.
A lot of the companies decided to hit the big reset button and go back to what Generation 1 was, and now what we're now seeing is the expansion of Gen 4 pods going into 2023. But the whole reason Generation 4 started is because of the demise of pod. You seen it with you, well, slash pod. You seen it with Vaporessa, pod AIO, pod AIO, pod AIO. You can mix that into a song, by the way, FLATCAP. Pod where? Pod AIO, pod AIO, pod AIO. You seen it with Vaporessa.
He's in chat as well. Hi, Vic. Say, Vic. You gave me permission. Never give me permission to do something, because that's just asking for trouble. That was a lot of fun doing that. I wish I'd spent more. I was going to like really go into it and do a proper thing and put it on the channel, but I thought, you know what? I don't want to get that far. That was just too much. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. That was fun. That was. Vic, how's Vic feeling? Vic, you not been well? Oh, thanks everyone. Glad you appreciate that. It was fun. I didn't think Vic. He hadn't said nothing before Shrek, and then all of a sudden he's pod. The thing was, on the UK Vape Show the week before, Vic did something similar, and Aidan said, "Oh, Gaz is going to mix that," but I never got a chance to because I've obviously got to go and download the show and then find that clip, and it was just too long. But he made it easy for me. Also, big shout out to Faxi for pointing out to me from Vic's. That was the year it was, or was it the What's Up the week before? One or the other. Podster's Paradise. I've got a few ideas for songs this year. Couple of songs, couple of different things, but they take time. I'm still working on this bloody this disposamentary, this documentary thing. I'm still working on it. I need to get that done first. That's my first job of the year, like proper job to do. So yeah, right, moving on to a very simple Flatty's Thought of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Flatty's Thought of the Week.
There you go. Everyone's happy now. I've muted myself. I am the mute master. The mute master. Sorry about all that. It's because I have to click it. I need a button to press or something. Or yeah. Bob, you'll be happy now. First mute. I know. You would have thought it would have been Monday when I muted myself. Yeah, not once, Ben. And then today. Oh, it's because I'm back to... So I've got more energy today. You are my thought of every day, Cloud Cartel. Anyway, my thought of the week is completely self-promotional. You're happy, Bob? Good. I'm promoting, obviously, this is the Laid Back Vape Show on a Monday, 7:30. Mrs. Flacco, I haven't told you about this yet. The guys invited me on, and I said, yeah, 7:30 on Monday. It's not a show without a muted. Got to be done. So yeah, I will be joining Wonderful Ian and Wonderful Blazing on Monday at 7:30. I'm not muted again, Nikki, you troll. And it's going to be one of the... I haven't been a guest on a show in so long. So I'm really looking forward to it. So please... Oh, yeah. Okay, Mrs. Flatcap, don't worry. She's messaged me. I'll have to think of something. I'll talk to the guys. Mark Hawes, you are naughty. You're late. You're naughty. It's okay, Mark. It's not a problem. Yeah, this is the most professional show. So anyway, if you're around, check out the Laid Back Vape Show channel on the YouTubes, and you're welcome to join those guys, and I'll be a guest. I'll probably just sit there and be miserable and quiet. No, I love those guys. I'm really looking forward to it. It'd be nice to be a guest on the show. So yeah, that is my thought of the week, and that's what I'm thinking about. But I just have realised I'm meant to be doing something until about 7:30, so I might be late. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Everything's going very smoothly. What is the channel? If someone is a spanner in chat, if you could put a link in, I'd really appreciate that for the Laid Back Vape Show channel. I'll always be muted, Ben. Yeah, maybe just mute myself constantly. Okay, what do you think of Straight with Tech? We're doing good for time. We'll have some time at the end. Oh, and by the way, Josh, and now Shrek, you're both naughty. Stop it. I appreciate it, but it's naughty. Where's that gone? Pod AO. Thank you, Josh. And thank you, Shrek. Payday chip. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the... Oh, Liz, you're not a spanner. Why are you not a spanner? Oh, that's when I had my clear out and I got rid of everyone, didn't I? Everyone was gone. Everyone was gone. Okay. I keep digressing. We'll have a chat in a bit. I want to get through some tech. So we'll do the bumper, shall we?
So, I really want to see the latest tech. Is there anything good this week?
Answering your question, Thomas, sometimes, like during a show, if I'm in chat, they'll go, "Oh, pop on," but I'm usually doing stuff. If I'm not editing and stuff like that, I'm like doing some work things like quotes and invoices and all that kind of stuff, emails. So I've kind of got it on in the background. So a lot of time I'm like, you know, and I'm probably just in my pants as well. So they don't really want me on the show like that. So yeah. What have I missed? Okay, so yeah, sometimes when I have been asked in the past when I'm in chat, I'm just like, no, I can't really. I've gone doing stuff, but we'll see. we'll see. I know Aidan mentioned as well about getting me on Three Men the Vape Show, which would be nice at some point. So you might see me guesting a little bit. I haven't done any guesting in a long while. Lee, back shift. Oh yeah, lovely seeing chat, Lee. Guys, go check out Lee as well. Lee's got a YouTube channel. Thanks, Factions. I'll check that out after the show. At least you're in your pants. Oh, you lot just, it's funny. I'm trying to do like the tech and you guys just all of a sudden come up with stuff to talk about. Hold your things for a minute. Hold your stuff for a minute and we'll get on that in a minute. Let's do some tech. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I've already done that. Okay, I think this is a bit of a revisit. I have looked at this with you guys, I think. I want to go back to it. Okay, and it's the Messen AIO, this Boro from Steam Crave. Okay, so I've got a bit more information on it now. I have actually spoken to Steam Crave as well, which is nice because they're actually going to send me stuff. So now that's probably 3 manufacturers that know who I am again, which is really, really nice. It's taken 6 months to try and get people to recognise I'm reviewing again. So, single 21700, okay? Obviously, that's Steam Crave style being big and fat. Up to 100 watts, USB Type-C, mesh deck and a coil deck. No information on the capacity. Yeah, Liz, I am moving up. And Steam Crave is sending me stuff. You know, I don't hear from flipping Watofa anymore. I don't hear from. I've never heard from Vandy Vape. I barely hear from Vaporessa, but randomly they send me things. Oxford's still all right. Who else is there? Hellvape still don't know who the bloody hell I am, even though me and Aaron Badman attacked them for about 2 months, and they still didn't want to know. The list goes on, Liz. Looks like what the stubby could have been. That's a good shout. I've got another crap picture here, and don't go look on the Steam Crave website because the Steam Crave website has even worse photographs. This is the best picture I can get. One thing I will say, it's not a looker, is it? It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. It's just like it's a Boro. So yeah. What still bothers me, the limiting mesh builder borders would be the new thing. How you doing, proper calls? Safety proper calls. Mesh Boros, okay, and just Boros in general. You got this big chunky single 21700 device, but the limiting factor is always these Boro tanks, okay. And at some point, these Boro tanks, someone's got to do something or think of something where they got a bigger capacity. You've got things like the Kylan M RB that I tried recently, and it's definitely direct tongue. It does a very, very good job. But you've got this tiny capacity. It does look comfy. You're right, Nikki. Yeah, it does look like it feels nice. Yeah. The U of the Boro, I think you're right there, Vic. Yeah, it's definitely be all Boros and AIOs. I just feel like for them to have a wider reach, we need, excuse me, something needs to happen with the actual Boro tanks. Okay, they're not going to be able to make them all compatible with everything else anymore, but something needs to happen with capacity and airflow and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully get my hands on one. I was told, was it mid-January or mid-February? I can't remember. What, no Rainbow? I don't know. Let's have a look. They're all in the corner there. Black, gunmetal, red, blue and purple. So yes. The Pulse put you off. No, see, I think the Pulse was the one that really kicked it all off because it was budget friendly. It was, affordable, and it got people into it. And then from there, it's just gone bang, 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 bang. I really like that Whiz Vapor one. They did the beeper mod, but now they brought out an AIO. I really like that. I think that looks great. No pink. No, it's not acceptable. This is the year of pink. Factions. I see you said about Expo. No, I won't be at Expo, which is sad because I'm going to be in Corfu. I'm going away. I haven't been on a holiday in a long time, so we're going away to Corfu. Yeah, it's going to be nice. In fact, how bad's this? I chose Corfu because I thought the name sounded cooler than the other places my wife found. But I have heard of Corfu before. I just thought, no, it just sounds cool. Anyway, carrying on. This was something that I hadn't seen until Vic. A lot of Vic stuff tonight. What's going on? It's even in the description. So yeah, that's why I'm trolling Vic. The Crown M. So there's all the details. 1,000 mAh battery, up to 35 watts, 4mm capacity. Comes with a 0.8 and a 0.4 coil. Now, what's really confusing is these coils. This twin coil. Yeah, you Vic again. It's just the Vic show. From what Vic explained yesterday, it's got the 2 coils. Didn't you fancy Lesbos? Nice one, Bill. So it's got 2 coils, and you've got this dual output mode, so you can file just one coil because you've got like 3 pins, 3 connections. Was drunk, yeah. So you can fire one coil or you can fire both, but you can't select which coil. You just get the choice of one or both. UK Vapester, happy Friday, mate. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Lovely to see you in chat. It looks like a flux capacitor. I think the actual kit looks okay. Maybe, you know. Lovely, good Christmas. I hope yours was good too, Rob. Thank you, buddy. But if you're firing just one coil, you're going to use that up, and then you can't just swap to the other one. So one half burns out. It's kind of going to affect the other side, isn't it? Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing people's reviews on that to see what the hell that's about. It's going to be interesting. Will someone bring out a 3,000 milliamp hour pod mod? Yeah. Whoa. Wait until vape mail. No, not really. No, I have got some vape mail, but it's only very boring stuff. Carrying on. I don't have much information on this yet, but I liked the advertising from Freemax of the new Galax Pro. So they'll be releasing all the details in 2 days. Large display on compact body. I like the fact that the display is kind of wrapped around the pod, and it says full spectrum vaping. So I'm guessing the Galax Pro bit, which is, where am I going? No. Why is so confusing doing things backwards? Well, I can't. Anyway, the Galax Pro bit will be changing colour. That's so stupid. Okay, next one. Because I try my best to support UK. And I actually really like the brand. In fact, I really like the guys. By the way, this is an Instagram post from Matt, the gadget hunter, who posts all sorts of vaping stuff. Don't know if he's tried it because it looks like a sealed bottle to me. But anyway, yeah. So obviously, props to Matt for taking the photograph. Just Juice UK brand. The guys I've met from Just Juice are really, really nice folks. I say guys and girls. Really, really nice team. They've got a new Brutal line out. So go and check it out if you've tried some of the Just Juice flavors. The Brutal range is out. I haven't been in any contact with them or anything like that, but I just saw it and thought, oh, I saw Just Juice and thought, oh, they've got a new line. That's cool. So yeah, there's that. Next one from LVE, which isn't Lost Vape. I'd really love to know the proper. I know that some people from Lost Vape jumped ship and started LVE. What? And then they just make a new Orion too. Anyway, I think it looks pretty cool. The Orion was a classic. And now they've got a new one. Don't have any details. Couldn't be bothered to find out. USB-C though. And that is that. Lost Vape Evolution. See, there isn't LVE in insurance because I tried to search on Google say for LVE, and obviously it come up with insurance and other stuff. It's the old designers of the old Lost Vape. Okay, it's a walkie-talkie. Well, they kind of killed the Orion, didn't they? Because they did the DNA one, and they done the Go, and they did all sorts of different types. But you know, you'll be interested. I quite fancy this. Todd's review did a good review. I haven't seen it. Yeah, that is tech. That was easy, wasn't it? There you go. It's an old walkie-talkie. A nice little airflow slide on that. Do you remember the original Orions where you had that little adapter thing and you had to? It was really awkward. You've got one of you, Vicky. I did see you post a picture of it actually. So yeah, not the greatest of tech I could kind of find online. It seems nowadays the best place to find out about the latest vape stuff is Instagram. Apart from Steam Crave, if you want Steam Crave info, check their Facebook group out. But everywhere else, Instagram, all companies seem to post on Instagram. Maybe if you search through some of the like 3F Vape and 3A Vape and some of them dodgy Chinese, sometimes they have stuff on there. So if you're really that interested, then you can do that. Or you can just watch us every Friday, and I'll do a bit of tech every week, or try to anyway. So there you go. That is that. So what we do, we're gonna crack straight on with the race. I'm just gonna catch up on chat though, because I feel like I've missed. Has anyone tried any Evolution Vapes chubby treats? Right, Jason, you're probably gonna get a lot of people saying good things. I'm seeing from experience as well. Yes, so Exceptional Vapes, not Evolution Vapes, Exceptional Vapes did the Chubby Juice range, the Chubby Treats, and the Dripping Desserts. The Dripping Desserts, there's one in particular, rice pudding and custard, which is beautiful. Jackie, I think she had the whole range of it as a win-ins one week, one of the races. So, yeah, no, you're cool, Jason. So, very, very good, very, very good. The Dripping Desserts, I haven't tried all of them. I've tried the lemon drizzle, a couple others. They've all been good so far. Can't really complain about them. And the Chubby Juice range is vast and across the board pretty decent. They're very good e-liquids. I haven't had any that I thought were bad, put it that way. I'm not that all of them are amazing. Oh, it's the best e-liquid ever. But I've had none that are bad. Strawberry Jam and Custard is my favourite. There you go. Yeah, they made both of you. Oh, wow, Faction. So that's good to know. Well, there you go. That's good. Because generally speaking, like I've already said, exceptional vapes, Baked Alaska. Oh, was it Billy Lee? Billy Lee, didn't you try the Baked Alaska recently? Generally speaking, Factions, I've heard only good things about Exceptional. Vic's line is with Exceptional Vapes as well. So, very, very good brand. Very, very good. Carl, not Carol, Vic. Carl, who's one of the bosses, or the boss, I don't know. Lovely chap as well. Great team, lovely people. Stuart, I think, is another one from there. Really, really nice people. Down to earth, UK based. It's just brilliant. Just a great little crew. You should get some. There you go. You tried the bit. That's it, Billy Lee. Good. I did get it right. And Vic's lines. Vic's line is from Exceptional Vape as well. New lineup next month. Excellent. Did they not do a 200ml Billy Lee? Worth a try, Jason. Worth a try, mate. Along with Legio X, who are this week's sponsor. Obviously, Dispergo and Born Blazda and anyone else who's UK. We love them on this channel. We love UK. We support as much as we can. Factions. I haven't tried faction stuff, but if they're made by Exceptional Vapes, I'm pretty sure they're going to be darn good as well. Billy Lee, you didn't see the 200ml, only 200ml, 100ml. I get you. Oh, maybe they're just like, I think if it's anything like, because like Vic's range is going to be coming out in 200ml. I think the Baked Alaska is quite new, so I'm guessing they see how it goes with 100ml. If it sells well, then they start releasing the 200ml. Because I think Vic's e-liquids are coming out in 200ml as well, which is great. Big old bottles. I miss having good vape stuff. Gonna have to cross the pond from the... Ben, there's some lovely American stuff, but here in the UK, one of my priorities this year is not promoting but supporting UK brands as much as physically possible, because I think they need our help. And can't help massively. I only, there's only a certain amount of people that I talk to and all that kind of stuff. But anything I can do to help these brands, particularly, I keep saying like grassroots and stuff like that, but the brands that are made with love. I love that kind of stuff. It's brilliant. I want to try and support as much as possible. So, yes. Vic's Pete Melrose version 1721. Anyway, shall we do this race? I didn't put wait a second. Oh, no, I didn't do a thumbnail. I didn't do a thingy. Right, obviously, if you want to be part of the race and have a chance of getting some Legio X e-liquid, you needed to be on the Flat Cave on Facebook. So, if you didn't do that, you're not entered into the race. Simple as. So please, if you are on Facebook, check out the Flat Cave on Facebook. Come and join us. We're a lovely little group. We're joint 4th in e-Cyclic Awards. Very, very proud of that. So let's jump over to the race and do some racy stuff.
Well, it's time to see if you can win a race.
That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. That was the Dispergo one. Anyway, let's just go to the race because that didn't work at all. So, I've got all your names in here. 44 of you entered, which is fantastic. Liz, just because you've been away for a while doesn't mean you can't enter the race. This race is available to anyone. And the Legio X, where's Legio X? So, Legio X, if you don't know, are a very gourmet, interesting brand in my opinion. First of all, the actual branding is quite unique. Okay, it's all like I always struggle to kind of describe it. It kind of reminds me of Greek battles and stuff like that. I don't know why. Just that's obviously what it reminds me of. It's obviously that kind of. There is a story behind it. I've forgotten. I'm going to brush up on it. Anyway, let me see. Hispania Blueberry and Britannia Custard, and I've got another one here called Coria. So they're interesting, nice brands, and some of the liquids I've tried so far really, really good. WM Video 16 needs to be on the Flat Cave and face group. Bloody hell. And I put a little post up usually on a Wednesday or Thursday. Today it was a bit late. You need to comment in that post, and then you get into this race. It's that easy. So you don't need to do anything else in the group. It's not like we ask you to do everything and be on there all the time and post every day. No, none of that. Just on a Thursday or Friday when you see me post something, just comment in the comments and job done. Some interesting flavours, yeah, but just a bit different, but definitely worth a try. So anyway, that's that. Got 2 minutes. Everyone's names. You're all a bunch of aliens. I don't know what the music's going to be like, but we'll press that on anyway. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. What? No music? No. I can't do anything about it. No, I can't do anything about it. We're just going to have to just sit in silence. So there are other races we need to keep an eye on. First of all, we have to check where Shrek comes, because Shrek always comes last. And second of all, we've got Stuart Valentine versus Cicero. Pod AIO. Oh, that would have been funny having that in the background, Sean. Roman. Sorry, Legio X. Roman. That's Roman times, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Greek. You know what I meant, though? Like, what's that film? 300? Stuff. That's what it reminds me of. All that kind of stuff. So, anyway, what we've got. Gareth George looking good. Stuart from the internet, you're looking good up there with your 3 eyes. Josh, you're kicking around there. Cicero is looking like he's ahead of Stuart Valentine at the minute. Jason Hind, you were in the middle. Did Cicero peak too early? Did he really? I didn't even see him. Jason's looking good with his 3 eyes. You look weird. Is that what you look like in real life? Gareth George is slim behind. Billy Lee Rice, you're up the front there. Andy Martin's catching up, and a few other names that I only see the surnames. Becky, you're near the front with your swinging yellow arms or orange arms. Jack, you're looking good. Aaron Badman at the bottom there. With his big green belly. Looking good. 30 seconds to go. Aaron Badman has taken a strong lead. You're creeping up so you won't win. You're still in the mix though, Jack. You're still there. You're still looking all right. You never know. There will always be that shift. Unless Aaron can hold on to this lead. Oh no, he's lost it. Just like that, he's lost it. He's gone right to the battler. Oh, unlucky Aaron. I haven't seen you once, Shrek. Nicky Maynard's looking good. Which, Nicky, you look a bit like that. You're not quite as red as that. Oh, whoa. 2, 1. Whoa. That was like... Where did that come from, JP? That was quick. Anyway, massive congratulations to JP. That was a quick shift, wasn't it? Unlucky Nicky, second place. Unlucky there. So, JP, well done, JP. Legio XE Liquids, get in touch with me, JP. I don't even know if you're in chat. I'll message you. I know who you are. Well done. Legio XE Liquids coming your way. Fantastic. That's great. I haven't heard from JP in a while, so it's nice to say. Yes, sorry, Nicky. you big red alien. Gavin Beck, unlucky. Anyway, Shrek, you were 5th. 5th place. Holy cow. Billy Lee 7th, Amanda Gibson 8th. Whoa, hang on a second. Stuart Valentine, 21st place. Cicero 43rd. Stuart, you smashed him. Sean Garbanaki, you were dead last. Maybe that means next week you'll be first. Who knows? Unlucky everyone who lost. But well done to the winner. Unfortunately, we won. It was really nice actually. 44 entries. That was really good. That's a good week. I'm thinking. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get more opportunities to win. But it's not that simple, obviously, because the first thing is I need to convince companies to send out stuff for free, and they already do enough, and we already have enough love on the channel from Exceptional Vapes, Dispergos, Braun Blazda, and Legio X. So to try and get more on is not easy. But I would like to do more than one race every week. I'd like to have 2 winners, but then what happens? I want 3 winners. So then where does it end? I've also thought about pushing with some of the like Chinese manufacturers, trying to get some big sponsorship. But I like that it's UK. Get Hellvape to sponsor. Yeah, get Hellvape to send me stuff in the first place would be nice. I've tried. They're just no, not interested. No. I say I have tried. I haven't deliberately gone to them and gone, "Hi, I'm Gaz, FLATCAP Vapor, and this is my channel, and I do reviews and blah blah blah." I haven't done none of that. We've just tried to inveigle them, haven't we, Aaron? It didn't work. I tried spamming stuff on Instagram and all that, but it didn't work. Race for the spanners. You always come second. Nice one, Nikki. Anyway, well done, JP. I don't know if you are in chat, but well done. Should we do a prize for the first place and last place, Sean? That would suit you perfectly this week, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's the races. Everything's gone very smoothly tonight. That's very, very good. We are going to do one other thing, which is boring. That's not really boring. It's just a few things that I got the last couple of days. So let's check it out.
It's time for the milk. I love it.
Okay, so I did get a little bit of vape mail, but before I do that, I'm going to change my batteries because a dual 21700 is only getting me 2 days battery life at 80 watts, and that's not acceptable, is it? That's why I love this. That's why I love this mod with the battery door open. Dual 21700 and a device that I can drop and smash a little bit, and it's still going to be okay. That's a winner for me. I don't know about you guys. And it's big, but who cares? I don't care. It's just nice to have a lot of battery life. This Blaze is really good. Oh, thanks, Shrek. The Blaze RTA is very good. Look at the batteries. Can you see that at the top? One's at 1 bar and one's full. Going well, Stuart. I like the Blaze. One thing I've learned about RTAs. You have an idea, Legio X? Oh, this is what I mean. I love it. Brilliant. Great. Okay. RTAs. In the past, historically speaking, I've always got an RTA. So I've got a dual coil RTA, and I've got a set of big chunky aliens or fuse Claptons or something along those lines from proper cores. The biggest ones, the lowest resistance ones they do, okay? And I've put them into an RTA just because it looks cool, doesn't it? If a big set of aliens in there, it looks cool for recording and all that kind of stuff. Okay, it's not the greatest idea because when you do that, you're asking for as much power as possible. Well, not much. I mean, 100, 120 watts around there, on a 0.1 or whatever. You need decent power output. But then you're asking for maximum amount of e-liquid, which means your wicking's got to be absolutely spot on. If it's a little bit too tight, you're going to have problems. If it's a little bit too loose, you're possibly going to have leaks. So you're asking a lot of these RTAs, especially a 25mm RTA, something like that. What I've done with the Blaze is I went slightly smaller on my coils. Just same inner diameter. I'll get them out, but I can't be bothered to show all the information. It's too geeky. Just the slightly smaller gauges of wire that is used in those cores. So they are slightly smaller. And I've had absolutely no wicking issues, which is a top airflow anyway, so that's none of that. But I've had really, really good flavour, very good airflow, excellent saturation of cotton. Excellent saturation. Now, it could just be this one, but I am going to do a little mini project with myself and some of the RTAs that I've got and see if just downsizing my coil size slightly, it obviously lowers the wattage as well, whether that's going to help with saturation, because that's always been the main thing for me with RTAs is saturation of the cotton. And I think when you ask that much of this cotton in this little RTA and you've got this little strip of cotton, I think sometimes I'm asking too much. If a pair of 5.5mm coils on my Vote Drive, ooh, 5.5mm, that's flipping heck, that's like your it's like your little finger, it's like your pinky. I've got a 21700 issue. I fixed it. So yes, if anyone else has similar, if anyone else has had similar problems in the past where you feel like an RTA isn't coping well with your wicking, you've re-wicked a billion times, I recommend you do what has taken me 7 years to figure out, just slightly smaller coils. Oh, come on. We just want to do some vape now, don't we, guys? And it's not... I'm trying to just fit batteries into a mod and get it to turn on. Oh, ditch that idea. Okay. I've only tried Scotch coils, but just received some Cloud Cartel ones. Lovely coils from Cloud Cartels. I was fortunate enough to meet him at Expo, him and his lovely good lady. We basically spoke about kids for half an hour. But it was good. It was really good to me. He was in chat earlier as well. Okay, vape mail. Now I've got this on something reliable, like a DNA mod. That's for you, Faxi. Wait, that's for you. I can wick mesh. I've been on the Profile X. Profile X wicks beautifully. Okay. First up on the vape mail. Some of the guys and girls from the Discord will know about this one. 40mm. The Valhalla V2. Obviously, it's been out for a while. But anyway, it's a big old fat beast, isn't it? Let's compare it to a normal RDA. If you've never had a massive RDA, there is nothing like a giant RDA. I mean, it's just brilliant. I just love it. Especially if I have like a family member come in here or a friend or someone and they're like, oh, cool, you know, you've got this vape stuff and all that. I show them stuff like this and I put it on a Titan, which I had somewhere, I can't find. Put it on a big mod and go, look at that. And they're like, oh, that's a big one. I do love a big one, Liz, yes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to setting that up. I do have the original Valhalla, so I might do a comparison review. I might. Next up, obviously it's in the Blaze RTA, there's the box. Dripper Labs, Jack is naughty. Jack sent me his latest School Run Breakfast by Jack H95. On Dripper Labs website you can get hold of this, I think you can get hold of this. His latest flavour. There you are, Jack. How you doing? We keep sending love to Dripper Labs. I do also, the Dripper Labs guys, Nick at Dripper Labs, sent me, they got a new flavour, Focus Clementine. Now he's called this Clementine Flatty. I haven't done a knuckle test on this, and he did message me yesterday. So, whoa, that's very sweet. Tastes very boozy. A bit of coolness as well. Ooh, we're gonna have to vape that one. Clementine. It's a really nice Clementine. He did say to me, is that what it is, Jack? Yeah, he did say to me that he feels like the Clementine they've got is really, really good. So I will be giving that a try. Massive thanks to Dripper Labs and you, Jack, for saying that. Really, really appreciate it. Last thing, I really want your opinions on this. Okay, now the first thing is it's a Geek Vape B100 kit. Okay, it's a 100-watt 18650. I've had a knuckle test on yours, Metal Vape. I haven't got around to reviewing them yet. I'm getting fed up. I'm genuinely getting fed up with 100-watt 18650 mods and pods. I'm getting fed up with it. More interestingly, if I open this up now, look, don't get me wrong. It's going to be an Aegis. You know, they don't call me Aegis anymore. You know, it's that kind of style. It's whatever. It's, you know, they feel pretty good. Exactly. Why? No. Right. Here's the thing. Let me get the pod out. Sorry, Geek Vape, but it is what it is. And don't let other reviewers fool you. If they all say everything's fantastic about this, check out my review when it comes out. Right, here we go. This is the coil, okay? I don't know how well you can see that. 0.15, 70 to 85 watts. How long is your battery going to last? How long? If you say over 2 hours, or if you say more than 4, then I don't know what 18650 you're using. Why do they do this? Why don't they make a product to suit the battery? 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Well, 0.15. I don't know what the other one is that comes in the kit. It's probably a 0.4. Yeah, 0.4, 50 to 60 watts. Okay, fair enough. 80 watts is about the max. Yes, absolutely. But even still, Shrek, how long are you getting 80 watts? You're not very long, are you, really? So they've made this, you know, I mean, it's another boost, basically, isn't it? They've made another pod mod kit, right? And they're making it high-powered. But the 18650 with a 0.15, it's just stupid. It's stupid, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Nice airflow slider on the back, though. I like that. Nice little airflow slider. Anyway, I'm having them. I'm going to put. I always do whenever there's a single 18650 device, and particularly when it comes with coils that aren't suited to that device, I have them because they're just stupid. And I'm going to have Geek Vape on this one. 0.15, 70 to 85 watts. That is ridiculous for a single 18650. And it makes me feel sad for someone who goes to their vape shop and they've been vaping mouth to lung, little pod systems or disposables, and they try a friend's, you know, sub-ohm kit. And then the guy in the shop says, oh, we've got these for 25 quid. Which, what are they going to be? Do you reckon they'll be about £30 for this? We've got these. It's direct lung. You can get, you know, it's high powered, 100 watts. Or you've got to buy a battery with it. Oh, that's cool. No worries. Take it home. You know, they try it out. They go, oh, this is cool. Oh, the vape's really good. 2 hours later, tops, battery's down. They'll be like, oh, there's a problem with it. They won't know. They wouldn't have had the time or even have the knowledge yet to kind of figure out, wow, it's 70 watts, an 18650. You know, it's just... I don't know. It should have just been a 21700 from the start. 100 watt. Rant over. That should have been in my rant section, shouldn't it? Get the Hadron Pro LiPo battery life for days. 400 watts. Nikki, did you get that at Expo? I kept thinking about getting it and I never did. I wish I did. My 18650 mods, I use cores about 50 watts. Yeah, perfect wattage for 18650s. You know, 40, 50 watts, lovely on a single 18650. I generally find, I don't know about you guys, but 60 to 70 watts dual. Sorry, microphone. You did, yeah, nice one, Nikki. Dual 18650, 60 to 70 watts. I get a day's life. Dual 21700, 90 to 100 watts. I get a day's life. Stress the battery and lose cycle life. Exactly, Mr. Anderson. 70 watts dual 18650. I'll never vape higher than 40 watts. Or Billy Lee. Billy Lee, you need to get yourself a Valhalla then. You need to get 120 watts dual 18650. Woo, yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Billy Lee, you need to get yourself one of those. I don't even think it will fit on my Vape Smarter mod. Oh, wait a second. Do you want to look at the deck? You hate a warm vape? Oh, there's a tiny bit of overhang at the front. Well, I say a tiny bit, that's about a foot. What do you reckon? No, I'm not feeling it. Do you want to have a look at the deck? I'm sure you've already seen this because the Valhalla 2's been out for a while. But I do like the deck. I do like the deck. Yeah. So it looks nice, like the way the airflow comes in. All that big, it needs a big set of fat. I need to speak to proper claws and get a proper set of. I think he does do. I've got the titanium, the Titan. Here, Shrek. I think I need to speak to proper claws. He does do some Valhalla coils. I might have to hit him up. I have like 200 devices, never got handful. Nothing wrong with that though, Billy, is there? I mean, at the end of the day, you're not causing any stress on your batteries, you're comfortable with your vape, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I can't get the cap on now. Oh, it's that stupid Ultim insert. There you go. That'll work. If only it was black, but never mind. Sits lovely on there. No overhang. Geek Vape missing a trick. If it has the screw cap on the bottom, they could make a screw on tube for extra battery, like MRN was. They could make a screw on tube. What? So you could like add to it. You need to drop 50 millijuice per drip. Yeah. It's gonna be it's a big old fat one, isn't it, Jason? Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it out anyway. But you do need to be in the right mood for that. And there are people out there that are nuts, aren't they? And they just vape 200 watts all day. You know, I can't do it. I just cough. So, but it's good fun if you're in the right mood for it. We're going to have to do a trade trick. Was it Cicero asked earlier about Amazon buying products from Amazon? And yes, they do sell vape stuff on Amazon, but about 2 years ago, this Titan come up on Amazon for £19, and I was like, okay, this is dodgy, but do you know what? For 19 quid, and it come up and it was absolutely fine, brand new, boxed, perfect. You struggle doing 90 watts? Yeah, it depends what you're vaping on. 300 watts all day? No way, Shrek. I have about 80 dual battery mods and 50 single battery. Bill Richard, I'd love to see your collection. I'd love to see your collection. Right, folks. I think that is about it. Unless you want to talk about anything else, if there's anything that you've seen or any deals you've seen or any of that kind of stuff, something interested you, some vape mail you got that you're really pleased with or not so pleased with, I would love to do a show where we talk about the crappiest stuff we've ever bought or had in the vape world. It could be anything. I'd love to do that. Also, the lag-in last week, which... Is it better? Or is it getting worse? Maybe it's come back a bit. I think it's come back a bit. It's a cable issue. Where I've got my computer now to where my camera is a bit of a distance. And I had a pack of these longer USB cables. And I think they're the problem. Starting to go a little bit. Okay, so I need to buy some very nice USB cables that are long enough. But yeah, apart from that, we should be good. So I found the problem. Maybe it's overheating. No, the camera feels good. You've been up for 24 hours. Go and get some sleep, Ben. We'll talk soon. Right, we'll leave you to it. It's been an hour. It's been a wonderful hour. Thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Massive congratulations to JP for winning Leadio X. A massive, huge double fist pump to Leadio X for sponsoring the show. And the race is fantastic. Thank you very much. Always appreciate your e-liquids. Always love them. Very, very good. Have a great weekend, everyone. Regardless of what you're doing, hope you have a good weekend. Being a Sparky, you should have proper cables. I should, but it was a bit of a desperate thing when I set this up. Also, a couple of changes coming into the background. That white bit is going to be triangles soon. Just need time. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. See you all soon. Bye now. Thanks for joining me. Have a lovely time. Yeah, careful your head. Do you need a bandage, Jackie? Like Mr. Bump. I'm getting laggy, aren't I? Okay. See you later, everyone. Bye. Can have some nice soothing music, Jackie, that will help your sore head. It'll really soothe your head. That lag's getting worse. That's annoying, isn't it? It's definitely the cable. Every order for next week. Your call is important to us. This music will just relax you. Or you can have this. Do you want this instead? Thank you, everyone.
Do the FC be safe.
Meep, 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 meep.
Do the FC be safe.
Or you can have this. This is a bit more kind of like the show. What is that, Cicero? Anyway, have a lovely weekend, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next week. Bye.